All right, guys, we're back. Episode 9 of the Rice Dynasty. Now, real quick, I know we got our first recruit, but we're going to set that aside for a second. I know I said this episode would be specifically an around the league update, mid-season update. We're going to save that for next episode because in our Madden franchise series, next week is week 9. So that's post-trade deadline, and that's also the first week of projected awards that we can review. So we're going to do for both series and around the league update in week 9. So anyway, Case in Orlando, our very first commit, 3-star green gem quarterback. So excited. He's probably gonna redshirt if I had to guess, but I don't want to think too far into the future. We'll see what happens with him when we land him and when we see his overall. Now, we got another one. Zach Bredson, 4-star tight end. Let's go. We got our second commit. Do we have any more? Okay. Awesome. So we landed 2 commits already. That's good. That's a good start. And Chase Jenkins wins Player of the Week, American Offensive Player of the Week. Good passing numbers from him. He did take a step forward as a passer last game, so that's always good to see. And we'll be taking on Uconn. But first, let's go get a recruiting update. And we do have 180 hours. That's great. So we are maxed out on Greg Rice. Case in Orlando did commit. Bias committed. And now we have Dorian McMahon. We need to spend 10 more hours for sure. Let's see if we can remove this. We have 15. That doesn't really get us anywhere. So let's just DM him and then search his social media. That maxes us out with Dorian McMahon, the wide receiver. If you didn't see his attributes, here they are. Really fast, 5'10". So Tyler Pope, Zach Bredson, and Zach Davis. Zach Davis, we need to do everything in our power to make sure he commits. So let's invite him to week 14 versus USF. And we'll pick proximity to home. So that's probably our best bet. And then we'll DM him. And that maxes us out. Now, last episode we did lose a pretty highly touted, I think he was a 3 or 4-star wide receiver at 6'2". The dude looked unreal, honestly. So let's see if we have any left. Any 4 stars that have a little bit of a physical side to them. And it's not looking good so far. So we got nothing on 4-star. Let's look at 3-star. Hopefully we can find somebody. All right, did we? I don't remember if we scouted this dude, but he's 6'4", so we'll add him up here. I think we did. And then same thing with Morris Minor. I think we already recruited these guys or scouted these guys. Let's just take a look though. Oh, we did not. Okay, so let's see. Red Gem. Probably not going to want him. Doesn't seem very fast at all. Actually, we'll remove you right away. Let's check out Minor. 93 speed. He's got no gems. But at 6'3", 93 speed, 95 excel. Doesn't seem too bad. So we'll offer him a scholarship. And I think that's all we have to do because we're the only school to offer him so far. And let's look at one more receiver. I really want to find a gem here. Let's go down to 3-star. I'm looking for somebody a little bigger. 6'3", 6'2". 6'3" deep threat. Tyler Neal. Or Neil Tyler. Read that completely backwards. Let's check this guy out. 90, only 90 speed. Ugh, man. Let's go check another. I'm looking for that green gem. 3-star. Wide receiver. I'm very specific. I'm looking for 6'3", 6'2". I mean, He's an athlete. Let's just add him up. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I mean, we already recruited. We already scouted you. Scout Tyron. Triton? I don't even know how to say his last name. No bueno. Let's take a look at McPearin here. Nothing spectacular. I think we're just going to hold off on the wide receivers for now. Yeah, we'll hold off until next week because I didn't see anything I really loved. And that'll do it for the recruiting update. I don't believe we have anything else to show because we have that big around the league mid-season update next week. So let's just get right into the game versus Uconn. Oh boy. On the throw, intended for Dickman. He comes down with it, 47-yard completion. Good throw by Jenkins on the run.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. He's gonna pass. He'll pull it down.
Jenkins is gonna take off. And he takes it for a big rush.
In your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it.
And we're sacked again. All right, so this will be the first handoff to Connors here, who finds some room, and that's a pickup of 10. So good rush by the senior. Complete to Ransom. Tries to hit a spin, can't do it, but that picks up a first down and we'll keep the drive alive. Not the best play calling so far. It's up for McNeil, incomplete, couldn't come down with it, so we'll have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up, and it's good. Rice takes a 3-0 lead. QB keeps it for the option. Picks up 12, that's a first down. And he gets stopped. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. All right, so Uconn stuck here with a 3rd and 9. Rice trying to get a stop. Almost intercepted. And Uconn will have to settle for a field goal, try to tie the game up.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
It's up, and it's good, so it's a tie game. Jenkins takes a snap. As A wide open over the middle. That's growing. First down. And Jenkins is taken down for a sack. That's Price Yates there on a sack. And we'll have 2nd and 15 from the 25. Goes up for Ransom. And Ransom hauls it in. That's a touchdown, Rice. Uh-oh, complete to the wrong team. Stevens. And he's going to take that one in for 6. That's a touchdown. Rice up 2. If he had a little more throw power, I'd say so, but no, not enough. And Jenkins throws it up to Ransom. And that's a touchdown. Rice scores before half, and they're up big. 0 timeouts. Can they get in? Complete to the tight end. And he'll step out. 12 seconds. 12 seconds to go.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before half.
And Uconn will kick a field goal before half to try to get some points on the board. It's up, and it's good. Pick up a first down. Uconn desperately looking for some points. And it's complete to number 8, DJ Sheffield. His 3rd catch on the day.
Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
A 3rd and long.
All right, so Uconn with a 3rd and 8 from the 31. And they're going to hand it off. And it works. Uconn with the first down. 22 on a nice carry there. Victor Rosa.
At the 22. The Huskies have their offense in high gear. Quarterback on the keep.
And the RPO does not work. He's stuck by Marcus Williams. Loss of 4 on the play.
Get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Handoff from the gun.
And there's Rosa again.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position.
All right, Uconn again with another 3rd down.
With some serious work to do if they want to.
Let's see what they can do here.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
And they don't get it. They're short 4th and 1, but I do assume they're going to go for it, considering they're down big. They desperately need a touchdown here. A field goal will not do it for them.
Lead lives of quiet desperation.
And 0 is through. Down to the 7, 1st and goal for Uconn.
Uconn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, trying to.
And he's stuffed. That's a loss of 2 on the play. DJ Arkansas.
Knocked through a couple today. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be.
It's up and it's good.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
All right, here's Campbell on the return.
It's Campbell. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense.
Rice from the 20.
Here's another
Looking to run the clock down here. Hand off to Connors.
punting last time.
Connors hits a spin move. Pickup of 3.
The guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
At the 35, he's loose.
And that's a big rush by Jenkins. He broke a little later than I expected, trying to throw it with anticipation. And that's incomplete. We'll punt it back to Uconn. And Uconn will try to mount the comeback with 5:24 left.
Uconn going back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to.
And that's a nice play by Stevens there. Incomplete.
Aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
And that's complete to 14, who breaks 2 tackles, runs past a man. Who is that? DK Metcalf Jr.?
They keep attacking through the air.
And who other than Dickman with the pick? His first interception of the year. And that should go for 6. Look at him move. Dickman. Touchdown, Rice.
That last pick 6 after a drive like that can swing the momentum of a game. The defense
And that's another pick by McNeil. Ross and McNeil at cornerback. Not sure how that happened. That's another wide receiver interception. Is McNeil another two-way player?
Get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They make that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
And that's complete McNeil. I mean, Dickman on the catch. That's a touchdown. For looking for one more stop. If we get it, we'll try to run out the clock. Evers takes the snap. Rolling out. Visconti on the pursuit. And I think we stop him. We do. So we have the ball from the 34. Right now, all we're going to do is try to run down the clock. If we happen to run down the whole 2 minutes, I'll see you in the stat screen. If not, you'll see the next touchdown.
The give to the tailback. Relying on that
Or just run the clock down.
fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's another Dickman touchdown.
Squeezed it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
And that's a sack. Mutombo safety. What a dominant performance by this Rice team. 47-9. Let's go take a look at the stats.
With a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.
We'll go Rice first. Here's Jenkins. 208, 53%, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. Rushing the ball, Dean Connors had 12 for 66, 5.5 per carry, and 0 touchdowns. And then Jenkins had 7 for 47, 6.7 per carry, and 0 touchdowns. Receiving the ball, Ransom had 4 for 90 and 2 touchdowns. Dickman had 3 for 93 and 2 touchdowns. And then Groen had 1 for 25.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse.
Defensively, tackles, Gabriel Taylor and DJ Arkansas with 8. DJ Arkansas had 3 tackles for a loss. 2 sacks from Mutombo, half a sack from Bonage, and half a sack from Arkansas. And then on the interceptions, wide receiver Rawson McNeil found himself in the game in the 4th quarter and took full advantage. Had an interception, diving pick, 1 for Stevens that went for 6, and then 1 for Dickman that also went for 6. 71 and 70 yards in return there. All right, now we'll take a look at Uconn stats. Nick Evers, sophomore quarterback, not the best showing for him. 187, 52%, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks, 0 touchdowns. That's pretty bad. Running the ball, Victor Rosa, Jr., 10 for 48, 4.8 per carry. Honestly, not bad. If he would have had more carries, he probably would have did better, but they were down the whole game. Receiving, Nick Harris, 4 for 56. DJ Sheffield, 3 for 69. And where is yeah, Nick Harris. He's all right. So he's the tight end, 6'6", big guy. I honestly thought he was a receiver, but still somebody to look into for the Jets. He is a senior too, so maybe a late round pick, maybe even undrafted with that overall. Defensively, 1.5 sacks from Julian Simon, 1 sack from Price Yates, half a sack from Stafford, and half a sack from Gordine, and also half a sack from Millette. 0 picks, so we love that. All right, so that's going to go ahead and wrap up episode 9 versus Uconn. It's a big bounce back win after losing 2 in a row. Dominant fashion too. Great performance by the defense, and Dickman shined bright. That kind of sounded sus. But huge game from the two-way star. Showing out on offense and defense. Possibly have the next Travis Hunter on our hands. I don't know. We'll see. Come back for next week. Like I said, that mid-season around the league update. I'm sure we might land more recruits. Either way, we're going over Heisman race. We're going over stats, all stats, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, defense, all that good stuff. And the records, top 25 and all that. So come back next week, episode 10. And like and subscribe. Thank you.